MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. The Cubs look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And that brings up Javi Baez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. To the left side, but it's well fouled.
First pitch, 7:15.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. 32 now for the season, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now, and this guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Full count, 3-2. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Tyler Chatwood is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis digging in now. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Chatwood has logged upwards of 900 innings on the mound so far, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Markakis, base runner at first with 1 out. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Got him.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is.
That's a ball.
2 out with the man at first. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 2-0. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One 1-0 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Riley will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The pitch.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
Down 1-1.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Batter pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's got a 3 for 5 line. Jeremy Jeffress comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
One out, nobody on. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
2-0.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat will be the catcher Tyler Flowers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The left fielder, Austin.
Digging in, Austin Riley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is low, ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
That's a ball.
2-2. Hit high and deep to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Flowers rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Into the box now, Mike Soroka. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, here's a case right here, Dero, where as a pitcher you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. 2 out here and a runner at second. Grounded back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. And now the Cubs pitcher, Jeremy Jeffress, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First offering on its way. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
1 ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Number 31 for him on the season. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Right fielder, Jason.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 44.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-1 Chicago. And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. Another payoff pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Markakis.
So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball inside.
Third inning here, 3-1 our score. That evens it up 1-1. Markakis, a 36-year-old veteran, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Left side, but well foul. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled away. Hit to short. Baez has it. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail it here 3-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Kris Bryant. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Still even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line drive to left. Riley is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now batting, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Contreras, a Venezuelan-born ball player, is looking like a near lock at this point to make the NL All-Star squad. He is currently the leading vote getter at catcher.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
The batter, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down. Ready to go for the left.
Leading up for the Braves, the center fielder, Ronald
Kyle Ryan, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
For Chicago.
Now here it comes.
Number 56.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Ryan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Striding in once again, Charlie Culberson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a ball pop foul to the right side, out of play. Ready with the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Happ with a swing, and he connects, sends this one to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ, number 28 on the season, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled off. 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here now the 2-2. is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 4-1 Chicago. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Tyler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Flowers is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Travis d'Arnaud will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fouled away. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 28 RBIs. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. A.J. Minter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. Fouled off. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 35 now on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Kyle Schwarber is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna's there for it, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cubs 6 and the Braves 1. So up steps Ozzie Albies, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
Ozzie Albies.
Rowan Wick enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50.
He's set. Here it comes. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The first baseman, number 5.
Stepping up now, Freddie Freeman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
The 2-0 on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Now pitching for the Braves.
Thank you, Heidi. Felix Hernandez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. At the plate, Jason Kipnis. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. David Bodie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for Chicago, number 13, David Bodie.
Popped him up. Flowers is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 9.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Hard ground ball to third. Swanson picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 7 and the Braves 1. Dan Winkler gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
number 43.
Last half of the 7th here, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Two balls and a strike. There's the 2-1 home. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Charlie Culberson.
Now at the plate, Charlie Culberson. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now in the box, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Tyler Flowers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips, right?
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Bryant has a .280 batting average. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Wilson Contreras. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Get down, 1-1.
One and 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
2 and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Riley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. They're on top 7-1. So stepping in, Austin Riley. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
No balls and 1 strike. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman. Ozzie.
Now to the plate, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Braves. They're down. Will Smith enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ian Happ will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ballgame, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Flowers has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit towards center. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Nico Hoerner will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Nico Hoerner.
And he fouls this one off. Batting average down in the low 210s. 8 home runs, 13 RBIs. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
So now to the plate, Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. shoots this one to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. In the air now, out to left. Riley has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
The first baseman.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies picks it up on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's the Cubs 8 and the Braves 1. Craig Kimbrel takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. The next to bat for Atlanta, Nick Markakis, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Count even now at 1-1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Kimbrel has tossed over 30 innings so far this season with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. Happ is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
The first baseman, number 5.
Ready now, Freddie Freeman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat and mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all-in fastball.
Hit out towards second. Kipnis is there. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
The center fielder, number 13.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
0-1.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Chicago Cubs sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Jeremy Jeffress earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cubs tallied 5 home runs overall as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 8-1. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. The Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-1. The Milwaukee Brewers got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Rockies 6-3. Steven Matz picked up win number 8 this year as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 2-1. Will Harris won his first game of the season as the Nationals disposed of the Phillies 2-1. The San Francisco Giants allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 1-0. Aaron Judge swung the bat well with 3 hits as the Yankees disposed of the Rangers 5-4. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. The Boston Red Sox had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 8-4. Tim Anderson had 3 hits on the day, leading the way for the White Sox over the D-backs 6-1. He is leading the American League in doubles. The Indians put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the walk-off win over the Royals 4-3. The Toronto Blue Jays sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-4. The Los Angeles Dodgers finished off a 2-game sweep as they destroyed the Angels 8-1. Chris Davis was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits as Oakland took down the Mariners 6-4. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. Alex Bregman smacked a home run and drove in 3, helping the Astros get by the Tigers 7-5. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.